I saw, I'm going to call it a story time. I saw a story time about a person who found out that their parents were going to leave their family home to their church, not leave the family home to them upon their death. So the mom and dad are still living. They already wrote it up that their church would receive the family home, that they would not leave the family home to their, I believe it was the son. And he didn't feel any kind of way about it. He was not surprised. I believe this person was in their mid 30s. This person was in their mid 30s. They indicated that they left home on their own to be on their own at the age of 18. Their parents raised him to be independent, always encouraged independence. However, as this person became an adult, he chose not to partake or practice the faith that they grew up within their home. This is the one thing that truly upset the parents. It is the reason that they've indicated that they are not leaving the family home to this child, because this child decided that he's not a believer. They will not leave the family home to this person. He was not upset about it. One thing he did comment on, that they raised me to be very independent. That was something that they encouraged. He said, and then they got upset because I practiced my independence, which I thought that was an interesting way to view it. And he also made a comment that it's other people his age that seem to be more angry for him that than he is to his parents. He said, I just don't depend on my parents for that. And I thought that was it was just an interesting situation. One comment that I saw that I have to agree with, the comment was, and that is why generational wealth does not pass on to families, because they pass their wealth on to others outside of their family. Either they leave a lot of debt, or they don't take care of writing out wills and ensuring that their loved ones know about what the family has, are prepared to take care of it and not just give it away. That we literally allow wealth to slip through our fingers, even when we have homes that we own. Regardless of, now I'm talking myself, I'm adding on, regardless of the beliefs, the independent thinking, the adults that we have brought onto this earth are individuals, regardless of their walk. When we purchase things or assets, because we can't come together and just agree, at least come together and agree that these assets will belong to this family. That mindset of, this is my opinion, of pushing people out on their own at the age of 18, that particular mindset always blows my mind. But tell me what you think about that. I really agree that regardless of who you leave your assets to, whatever your reasons are, if you leave your offsprings nothing and that continues down the line, we are letting generational wealth slip through our fingers when we could have very well done something about it. Sometimes Generation X, in some cases, not all, but sometimes our generations are some of the first ones to even have assets like that. Many of the generations, like boomer generations before us, but I can say from experience that sometimes those are the generations that have not prepared and put things in writing. So sometimes it's time for us to step in and commandeer, make sure that we get things in order. So tell me your thoughts on this topic.